guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow look using the new Revolution Pro New Neutral Blush Palette, and if you haven't seen this on Revolution's Instagram, this is what it looks like on the inside. They have 3 of these new palettes. I will insert a photo here of what they look like, and they're pretty much, the first one was a dupe for the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette, and I do have that one, and then I've just bought the other 2 as well from this collection, and I'm going to try to do an eyeshadow look using this palette. So it's full of nudes and it's got a pop of blue just there. It has 2 pressed glitters in there, so I'm not really keen on those. I don't really like glitters in palettes, but it's also got shimmers that have marbles. It's got like a marble effect on them. So I'm going to try one of those out. I like the lucent one down at the bottom here. It's like a pinky gold shade, so I'm going to try using that colour today. And yeah, let's just get on into the video. So I've just gone off camera and primed my eyes with the Conceal and Hydrate concealer from Revolution. And now I am just going to go into the palette and take the shade Tone, which is this whitish matte colour, and I'm just going to put it all over my eyelids just to set the concealer. There is quite a bit of kickback, but to be fair, I did punch the brush in there. I'll zoom these in. There's 2 shades in this palette that are pretty much the exact same colour. One's called Tone and the other one's called Prime. Prime is a little bit more yellow toned than Tone, but I think you could have got rid of one colour and replaced it with another shimmer, to be fair. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the shade Rhubarb, which is here just above Lucent, and I'm just going to pop that in the outer V's, and I'm just going to use the Morphe M139 brush to do this. This is a really nice purple colour. I apologise if this eye look comes out really bad, but I haven't recorded or done my makeup in a while. I'm just going to pat that on the outsides of my eye and into my crease a little bit, so that when I look up I can see it without lifting my eyebrows. So just like this. Hopefully I'll become better at eyeshadow, because at the end of the month I'm going to be joining a college just for makeup in Dunfermline, and we do eyeshadow looks, we do bridal looks, glam looks, everything you can think of, to be fair, and they teach you how to perfect eyeshadow and take pictures of it. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully in the future I'd love to become a freelance makeup artist, and to be able to say that I am a makeup artist would be great, because I'm definitely not a makeup artist at all right now. I just kind of watch people's tutorials on YouTube. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the shade, oh wow, see these 2 shades are the same as well, Claret and Scarlet. I mean, one's more brown toned and one's more purple toned, but you know, again, you could get away with taking one out and putting in another one. Another one. So I'm going to take Claret. I'm going to take, what brush should I take? Jeffree Star, what's the name? GS9 brush, and I'm going to take Claret, which is this one, and I'm just going to pop that above the shade. Kind of going for like a, I thought I was going to go for pinks. I really thought I was going to go for pinks in this palette, but I'm going for the purples. To be fair, there isn't really a lot of pinks, but it is a really nice palette. And I'm just going to put that on top of Rhubarb, which is a great name. I like the name Rhubarb. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs barking, my dad winds them up. Okay, that doesn't look too great right now. I'm going to put a little bit more on and see if it blends out a bit better, but they're totally different tones. I think maybe I should have put Claret on first, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Rhubarb again and I'm going to blend it out and in with Claret. I'm just going to use the same brush, I mean, may as well. So I'm back in with Rhubarb and I'm just blending them back together. Really smoky. Really smoky. I'm going to get the GS5 brush and I'm going to go in with Glimpse, which is the lightest shade in the bottom right hand corner underneath Claret. And it's a purple toned shade, although it's not actually, doesn't look like it's collecting on the brush. It's so light. I'm just going to pack that on top of Claret. And blend that out. So yeah, hopefully when I've joined this makeup course they'll teach me how to do eyeshadow properly, because I like to think I'm good at eyeshadow but I'm clearly not. People go in with this, with dark shades first and then go up to light, and I can't do that. Clearly, look at that, it's a mess. I don't know if that's the eyeshadow. It's not the eyeshadow. It can't be the eyeshadow, it must be me. I'm going to go back in with Rhubarb again and just pat that into my crease once more. Make it look a little bit better. It's looking a bit better, to be fair. Hopefully you can see that. Now I'm just going to get my Primark brush and I'm just going to use Tone again and just lighten that out. So it's kind of looking like that right now. It's a bit patchy at the top there. But I'm going to just leave it at that and then just do the cut crease. So hopefully that'll save it. So I've just gone off camera and cut my crease on the side. I think I managed to make it look a little bit better. I've taken the cut crease pretty high. I always do for some reason. I don't mean to, but when it's low, it just makes me like it doesn't. I can't see it properly when my eyes open. So now I'm just going to take my GS9 brush and I'm going to go back in with Rhubarb, and I'm just going to blend the edges of the cut crease with the outer V. So that they connect and there's no harsh line. This is the thing about, this is the problem with doing the cut crease so high, is that when you're covered in the edge, you kind of have to go in with the two shades that are on your eye. Dad's playing classical music. I apologise if you can hear it. He's absolutely obsessed with Alexa's. I just said her name, but I don't think she heard me. But he's got like 5 of them now. And he goes out and he says, Alexa, play the classical music or play something like that. I'm just going to leave it at that. I am, however, going to get my pre-wet brush again and just lightly go over the edges. I'll be taking this off straight away anyway to go to work afterwards. Just thought I'd do a YouTube video because I've not done one in so long. So now I'm just going to go in with that Lucent shade. I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Wow, that's really pretty. It's like a pink with a hint of silver in it. I love that. It's definitely my favourite shade in the palette. And I'm just packing it on with the Urban Decay brush that I got with the Naked Free palette, I think. Something like that. Wow, it's got a hint of gold in there as well, I think. Wow, it's gorgeous. So that's what it's looking like just now. I'm going to take that right into the inner corner. And I'm kind of just like packing it over that line that I covered with the pink, the rhubarb shade, so that it doesn't leave a harsh line. I don't know if I would ever do a glitter look again. I absolutely despise glitter. It's either a love or hate thing, isn't it? Come on, focus. Still packing that on. That is an absolutely gorgeous shade. If Revolution sold this as a single, yeah, I would get that. So I've just packed that all over the cut crease. Just making sure the edges are nice and sharp. Like so. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this eye off camera, just everything that I've done with this eye, and then I'll be back. So this is what I'm dealing with now. I've just gone off camera and completed this eye, and this is what they look like side by side. It was hard to blend out, I'm not going to lie, but I'm okay with it. I think I'm just going to go off camera once again and do my face, and then I'll come back. I will put eyeshadow under my eyes on camera, and then I'll just talk about the palette. So 2 minutes again. So that's me back, just been putting the rest of my makeup on. I used the Vinyl Cherry lip gloss. No, it's liquid lipstick, but it's really tacky actually. Anyway, I used this from Revolution in the shade Cherry Bakewell, and it kind of really goes actually with the eyeshadow. So I used that for my lips. I also used Revolution's new Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer under my eyes, and this claims to stay put for 16 hours. So although I'm going to be taking this off pretty much straight after this video is finished, it's looking good, yeah, can't complain. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my GS12 brush and I'm going to go in with the shade Rhubarb again, which is this one that I used for the first shade, and I'm going to put this under my eyes. So I'm going to zoom in. Sorry if the camera is acting a bit weird. There we go. Actually, you can see it kind of creasing. To be honest, I've got really dry skin. No concealers work for me. Anyway, I'm just going to get rhubarb and connect it to that shade on the top. Rhubarb as well. And I'm going to take that under my eyes. Smoke it out a bit. Can't stop blinking. Just going over the top of it a few times to like diffuse it instead of just packing it on and it looking too pigmented. So this is what it looks like just now. And then I'm just going to take the same shade rhubarb onto the side. Connect it from the end of the eyeshadow on top. And just drag it underneath. This brush is perfect for doing this. I really like the Jeffree Star eyeshadow brush set with Morphe. I've just taken that 2/3 of the way in. It's not an eyeshadow light enough to put in the inner corner in this palette. The one I could use was, no, I couldn't use that. If this was a shimmer, not a glitter, Cava, I could use that, but it's a glitter. I'm just going to take this blush that I've got in my makeup bag and I'm just going to go in with the little stem shade, the little white shade. Just going to brush that. And where's my mirror? Just going to pack that on the inner corner. And I can connect it as well to the shadow underneath. Like that. Zoom in a bit more. There we go. On the other eye, and I'm dragging it under the eye. Like that. Gonna get my pre-map brush once more and just diffuse it all so it looks a bit more blended and not so sharp, especially on these corners here. Blends into the foundation a bit better. Wow, I actually really like this eyeshadow look. So this is the finished product. Finished look. Very purple, very pink. Yeah, as you can see with the lip gloss and the nails. I really like purple and pink. So that was this look using the Revolution Pro New Neutral Blush Palette. Wait till I'm in focus again. And yeah, there's a lot of looks you could use. You could make using this palette. I went for the purples today. I mean, I could have used Curio on the lid. I could have used Aglow on the lid. Hint. I mean, Corona, I always put gold on my lid, so I was going for something different today. But listen, this is my favourite shade in the palette. And yeah, there's a nice rusted chestnut kind of colour and scarlet and bloom. So you could do like a more peachy browny toned look with this palette as well. And then put posset on your top corner. In the top corner here, you can put it on your eye, on the lid. And this is what I did today, as you've already seen. So that palette gets a thumbs up from me, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. I really hope I can keep making more videos and that I stay motivated enough to sit on my bed and actually do them, because I really love playing with eyeshadow, I really love playing with makeup, and I'd love if you could subscribe so that I could actually, you know, feel more motivated to do it more, because I'd have more subscribers and lots more people to view my videos. And anyway, I'm rambling. So anyway, like and subscribe the video if you liked the video. Thank you for watching. Bye!